upset. Serve you pussy for your lunch, so let me wear a hairnet. Freaky little bitch when I'm out with Charlie. And we keep more eyes on us than the show iCarly. Bad bitch, make it where you can't get over me. Your ass a pussy, I'm above her like a ovary. I'm talking every day, you gon' wanna hit on this. So sticky, we need a poo and got shit on this. Come get you a sample, lip between the camel. Pussy taste sweet, cause I ate my pineapples. Light a couple candles, too, you can handle a pussy gooey like yo before the eggs scramble. Never trust a man who had briefs, cause he gon' wanna fucking keep it brief. Call again when you need something to eat. So I can open my legs, on a petite, let's get it.
I keep it sticky like lip gloss. I keep it sticky like lip gloss. I keep it sticky like lip gloss. Yeah, you know I'm sugary sweet. Baby boy, gon' rock your teeth like
when we had sex, fuck me like you upset. Serve you pussy for your lunch, so let me wear a hairnet. Freaky little bitch when I'm out with Charlie. And we keep more eyes on us than the show iCarly. Bad bitch, make it where you can't get over me. Your ass a pussy, I'm above her like a ovary. I'm talking every day, you gon' wanna hit on this. So sticky, we need a poo and got shit on this. Come get you a sample, lip between the camel. Pussy taste sweet, cause I ate my pineapples. Light a couple candles, too, you can handle a pussy gooey like yo before the eggs scramble. Never trust a man who had briefs, cause he gon' wanna fucking keep it brief. Call again when you need something to eat. So I can open my legs, on a petite, let's get it.
I keep it sticky like lip gloss. I keep it sticky like lip gloss.
What's up, okay, what the what the hell? How's everyone doing? Yeah, we're here. It's time to watch Big Brother. We have literally 1 minute until the bust it down. It's gonna be a great episode because it's BB Comics. What's Paramount Plus? That's what it's called. I was like, oh my god! I just got text from this venue. We're gonna put up. We're gonna go crazy. Yeah, gonna go crazier. I hope it's a good episode. Nicholas, what's up? How is everyone doing? Let me do a bit of roll call. Hello, Carly, Cassie. Oh, that's so loud. What are they saying in my Twitter comments? I don't even want to look. Hello, Jancy, Brew, Nicole, Cassie, JJ Bonds, Head Haunch, what's up? Blah, 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 blah. Michael Horn in the hizzy. Macrum, don't look. Star, hello. People are mad? People are mad? That's shocking. What are they saying? I'll just say it's like I don't remember seeing all these people in the replies of like, that's so funny. Like, how did literal Satan die? Sorry. But it's like, this guy was evil. Like, people are saying I don't deserve RHAP. Oh my god, they can cry about it. Oh my god, if I don't get called back. I don't care. I don't think this is that crazy. I don't think it's that crazy. First of all, Tyler looks cool in the color pink. Ella, you're here. That's funny. Someone tagged Spoiler Girl. I have, mind you, I have Spoiler Girl blocked. Oh no! Like, the mustache mastered the maze. Interesting. You know, no one's talked about it, but Vinny has started to use some mustache wax, and I think it looks great. The Louisiana lady. It is a vibe. I agree. I think it looks great. This is so funny. Someone tag Jesse Tannenbaum. The flannel, yeah, it's kind of like a blazer for him. Jesse Tannenbaum. It's like, brother. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry if I don't get the call for All Stars 3 because I didn't tweet anyone's name. I just tweeted a GIF. Is that illegal? If you see that tweet deleted in the next like 5 years, just know I'm getting calls, okay? But it's like guys, yeah, I'm not gonna respond to anyone. It's not worth my time. Charlie Kirk wished death on how many trans people? Not worried about it. The way he talks about the Great West, you know, doesn't matter to him, you know. Oh my gosh. I hate that only 3 people are eligible. I don't get that. Someone tag Janelle. Janelle, do something. It's like, I'm sorry, she's too busy owning, like, she's a landlord, brother. She's too busy managing properties, aka leeching from the local communities in which she has apartments and Airbnb set up. What's up, Christine? That's crazy that Lauren's HOH. That just, and we didn't even like watch it, you know? Oh my God, Cody Nixon might try to kill me. That I would actually, if someone tagged Cody Nixon, I'd be like, okay, we might be at risk. That guy owns guns and lives nearby. You work in property management? Are you a landlord, or do you work for a landlord? Corporate management. Yeah, yeah. You have a job. You're working. You actually earned your pay, you know? Star, that's awesome. Vin? It's like, yo, this lady's cool. If I could create my own twist, what would it be? My own twist. I don't think Morgan should beat her up about this. I'm trying to think of a twist. If I could create a twist. Okay, she's blaming Vince, thank God. Yeah. So there's two, you do this week 1, okay? You do a random competition, and you have to convince people to join your cult, okay? Yes. So it'd be like week 1, 2 house guests win a competition, and you convince people to join your cult anonymously. Like, you can't tell people who else is in your cult, because it's all secret society. The power goes out, and whichever cult you decide to join, one by one, you will leave the room. Like, you'll leave the storage room, and you'll either go to the have-not room or the HOH room, like the upstairs have-not, so the gym now. And everyone has to sit in silence in the dark. That's my idea. Whichever side has the least amount of members is a have-not. Also, the way that you decide who the 2 cult masters are, you go to the diary room and you vote who's the most influential person in the house. So it's like the 2. I don't want a competition that leads to someone being on the block. So they're have-nots if you're... And those in the bigger cult get to compete for the HOH. How about that? The house is haunted now with the spirit of Rachel Riley. Bro, they want Keanu to be AFP so bad. Production is holding a gun to us right now, begging us to vote for him for America's favorite player. We made it bounce back. You were the source of all the issues, Keanu. It was always you. Like, this is the most self-imposed thing ever. They could have done this segment for Matt and I. Imagine Matt Hardiman, and it's me. Okay. Maybe I can try to edit this myself, but we have the footage of me staring off after I lose the wall, and we pretend like it's me remembering all the good times I had with Matt. Yeah, we didn't see Matt enough on the feeds. The first 3 days out of his 10. She wanted to go first, Ava. Exactly. I just don't... Oh, I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man's probably my favorite superhero. You just inspired me, by the way, for this Celebrity Big Brother. Ella, I agree. It's like, I understand not picking Will. I understand not picking Will because Ava had no clue how long it would take like, I understand that you don't want to send Will out for the first one and then he dies, right? But it's like, you should still choose an ally that you're comfortable with losing. And if someone like Rachel is volunteering so actively, I feel like the easiest decision for her was picking who I wanted to go first. Rachel had her hand raised. Did Ashley have her hand raised? I think pretty fun. Here, I'll make the form. I know I said yesterday, I was gonna make the form and post it. I'll be honest, I stayed up until like 6 or 5 in the morning, I think, working on the Survivor Australia edit. I posted that, so I didn't do the other things. And Patreon, they pay me, so yeah, it's like, just choose Rachel for the first one. I don't think it's that crazy. Oh my god. Okay. I just got a text from this venue owner. Bro, what is this about? And it's the comment that says, "Are you gonna blow up the Pentagon?" All right. All right, so I was in an alliance it's called an onion style alliance. It's where you have the big group, and then within the big group is a smaller group, and you know, the smaller group is the priority. Those are the people you're really working with. So I was in a larger alliance called the Collective, and then within that I had a group of 5 that was named the Pentagon. And there's this meme from my season where some of my allies that aren't within the Pentagon, they say, "We need to blow up the Pentagon." So it's just a joke. I was in a group called the Pentagon. RIP. Yeah, that did nothing to worry about. All right. All right. That's phenomenal. Me explaining the Onion Style Alliance? Yeah, I like to do audio messages because two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm gonna give you all 6. You whisper? What, they gotta hear you. Love Ashley. I love this Ashley screen time, all right? Yeah, I need to know what's going on. Hold on. The Kelly Bug segment will be very funny, I feel. Here we go. No, Keanu just likes to tell people what to do. It's insane. Okay, here is the Celebrity Big Brother doc. Keanu's specialty is just like, I'm gonna speak to you as if we are close allies, and I'm gonna share all my needs and expectations. And then it won't happen, but I'll keep doing it next week as well. Vince, Lauren, and Morgan. I mean, I feel as though Vinny is a capable enough player to juggle this. Like, I think he can... Let me look up T-Core. Okay. Shout out Will. You know, take it in stride, Will. Oh my gosh. This is my worst nightmare. This is my worst nightmare. Nightmare? Nightmare? He is a handsome guy. It's true. It is also unfair that she has to nominate 3 people this deep into the game. Like, that's so stupid. The owner of the venue just told me, LOL, I've never seen an episode of Big Brother in my life. I'm gonna be like, yo, watch BB26. Good season. It's a great season. What can I say? It pisses me off that Kelly's wearing the bucket hat the same way that I wear bucket hats. They cast athletes, singers, actors. There's a miscellaneous category, and then other reality TV stars. Those are kind of the people they choose. Poor Morgan, dude. I think if it's like an influencer like Tyler Oakley, like a YouTuber that is, you know, deep in the ground. But if it's like an influencer that we wouldn't know, I think that might be a little bit difficult of a sell. But if they're like super duper mega popular, then I don't see why not. Do they have to be alive? You get to nominate one dead person. One dead person. Christine, that's perfect. It's not going to be leaked. Don't worry. I'll lock in. I haven't doxed anyone in a while. I haven't doxed anyone in a while. Right now, we're getting a commercial with Johnny Depp and a panther. They want us to think he's cool, but it's like it's over. Can you get rid of my forum? Yeah, I got you. Don't even worry. I didn't dox anyone this week. Christine, it happens sometimes. It happens. Right now we're getting a like an insect Zevo insect trap. You can put your favorite actors. I think that would be fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take all the suggestions and then we're gonna put them in the wheel, because you can only get like, I think we're gonna go with 11, so like celebrity whatever. We're gonna, they can just be fun. And then we're gonna vote like Big Brother 7. We're gonna vote on if they get into the house or not. Michael, thank you so much. Bless up. Okay. Okay, perfect. I can start advertising this event. Let's go! Okay, Quinn, if you had outside of the game knowledge you have now, but were in the game, who would be your number one target? For Big Brother 26 or Big Brother 27? Because Big Brother 27, I don't think any amount of like outside game knowledge would impact it, because like my priority would be to get out Keanu and Kelly. There's no other option. Just because it's like there's no way out. They're too good at competitions. Everyone else seems pretty beatable. Especially as the numbers are dwindling. It's like, okay, I'm not as nervous about Ava or Will as I would be competitively against Keanu and Kelly, because those other players are really good at the mental comps. I've always been bad at those. So it's like, as long as it's physical at the end, I can win out. But if it were 26, I would nominate like, I think I would nominate, Mentality, let me look. Hold on. Did they do that the other 3 seasons? Yeah, we'll do half and half. BB26, I put up T-Core instead of Joseph, even though I think honestly, I would put up Cam, Mackenzie, and Angela. And then I would put up Chelsea as a replacement nominee for Mackenzie if I could. Or Cam. I need, yeah, that's the problem, is I only get out Angela. Yeah, like it doesn't make sense. Like there's no way I can get rid of Chelsea. Nickelodeon, hell yeah, I'm excited to read it. Thank you for doing that. If you've done it already, thank you so much. If you haven't done it yet, please. I feel so uninvested in this episode. It's kind of crazy. Normally, I'm so excited for Big Brother, but... The problem, what's annoying, they would vote out Angela over Chelsea. They would vote out Cam over Chelsea. They would vote out Mackenzie over Chelsea. The only situation where I get out Chelsea is I put up T-Core. It's like if I put up T-Core, T-Core's pissed at me, never trust me again. And so then it's like, well, now I'm screwed anyway. So I think my only option is the veto isn't used. And if it is, I put up T-Core. Even though Joseph wasn't a good ally. Joseph was, you know. Ooh. Will wins this AI arena. I think I would attempt a backflip at the watch party. Yeah. I think about that HOH all the time. I'm like, I literally think, like, I go back in time and I just tell myself, that's the leg you need. You need that leg. Michael, to answer your question, I need to catch up on the challenge. I've seen episode 3, up to episode 3. I need to catch up. Had I won that veto, couldn't tell me nothing. It's been good. Yeah, my survival is dependent on them deciding that they're afraid of Joseph in the competitions. That's like, you know. What's up? Oh, thank you. This is the new Taco Bell Baja Blast flavor. It's like the evil version of Baja Blast. Yeah, the evil version. They brought back Cool Ranch Dorito tacos. Oh my god. That's my favorite thing. The lack of the Cool Ranch Dorito taco, like Locos Taco, is impacted my desire to get a Crunchwrap Supreme because it comes with a soft or a hard shell taco, and I used to replace it with the Cool Ranch Doritos. Alcohol at a fast food chain? I don't know. I also like that's such a I feel like that's a Vegas thing. Like if you live in a party city, that makes sense. Their nachos are good. My mom used to get the nacho pizza or taco pizza. And my mom learned this hack where if you order the nachos, you ask for it on the side. You're like, "Hey, can I get the chips in one thing and then all this stuff on the top in another?" And then you get more so you can dip it. I have 3 celebs down. I'm trying to decide if I should add any more. Ella, follow your heart. If you could meet a celebrity tomorrow, who would it be, you know? I also didn't realize that there were 4 seasons or 3 seasons of Big Brother. Like there's been 3 Celebrity Big Brothers. I've never seen like any of them. Okay. Season 2 is the best? Okay. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it and do like a YouTube video of why you should watch Celebrity Big Brother. You know, like I'm gonna do it season by season, and it's just gonna be like a recap series thing. I'm gonna make one for the snake when I decide to catch up to that. The snake lost me so quickly. Phaedra would eat. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, this is a long shot. I don't know if any of you have watched The Bachelorette. Nicole, we're getting there. Okay, you gotta... Funny enough, the person I liked won. It's just like, I don't know. I can't watch it on my phone. I have to watch it in my like living room. And I think that caused me to not watch it as much. Okay. This is a question for my Bachelorette fans. Who was the guy? Can you add Gabby Wendy? 100%. I got you. Oh my God. Remember the girl? It was Luke. Luke was a psychopath. And then the really tall guy. He was like a really handsome tall guy with Pilot Pete. Like they were on the same season. And Luke is like, you need to get away. And he towers over him and he goes, or what? Tyler Cameron. Thank you, Michael Horn. I appreciate you. That's one of my picks. I think he should be at least considered. I fear he might be a little boring TV. I don't know. He just seems like a good person. You know? So it's like, I can't imagine him. I think, okay, if I got to hang out with him for like a week, you know? Or like a month, and we became like good friends, and I explained my appreciation for Big Brother, and I'm just like, honestly, a guy like you was born to win because you come off as such a good dude. He would be the reincarnation of Hardy, low-key. Does anyone else feel that way? Okay, Morgan gets pulled. I also remind me, guys, to tell you a story about last night. So we get to the Big Brother house, and who do I see as soon as I walk in the door? Abby Lee Miller. Michael Horton, that's okay. I get it. No, I get it. But I also thought he had a fun personality. Not fun, but like, he's so like knight in shining armor. Like him being like, or what? And he's 9'10". And then what did he say? He's like, it pisses me off that that our supervillain is a 5'8" guy. I'm like, that's hilarious. Oh my God, Keanu. Oh my God. Keanu, he doesn't like you, bro. He doesn't like you. No one likes you. Even Kelly's preying on your downfall. Keanu, you're the comp beast. You gotta just win, brother. The entire cast of Dance Moms. You know, I know someone who knew JoJo Siwa and used to dance with her. Yeah. Celebrity. Keanu cracks me up. Yeah, I think Tobey Maguire should have gotten a 4th movie. Why not? You know? That being said, I really enjoyed The Amazing Spider-Man. Mr. Rogers, nice. This is good. It tastes like OJ Simpson is your cousin. That's badass. That's incredible. I'm reporting tweets that are responding to me. Oh my god. Oh my god, Morgan, please stand up, Morgan. Morgan, just get out of there, Morgan, please. I think it's an hour and a half, unfortunately, but we can just talk about other stuff. I just don't think this is as good of a... Oh, wait, Vinny's telling the truth. Vinny would save her. Oh my god, this is incredible. Yeah, this episode has not been the most compelling for me personally. Oh my god, Michael, that's crazy. What I think they should do, and I know how difficult this is to predict, but like, you know, Survivor episode lengths kind of shift depending on what it is that they need. I wish that we could do that for Big Brother, where it's like, okay, this week we don't need an hour and a half. Oh, tell the story. Thank you. So last night I'm watching the pre-jurors for Big Brother 27 on TikTok because I want to hear the mess. I want to hear all the gossip. And Adrian mentions me while I'm just like editing this video together. And he's like, oh, well, when I met Quinn, he asked me about it. And I sent in the chat, I was like, LMAO, yes, I did. And then Adrian sees it and he goes, oh, I think Quinn's actually in the chat. And they're like Catherine's like, it's probably not really him. And Zach was like, is it really him? Like, there's no way, like, all this stuff. And I was like, LOL, yes, it is me. Like, yes, it is actually me. Then what is sent to me is the invite to join from Adrian. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. I join it. I say hi. It was so uncomfortable. It was so awkward. I tried to ask them questions where I'm like, oh, so who do you think you'll vote for America's favorite player? Crickets. And then, thank you, Michael. I was like, oh my God, Mickey, you're crazy. When you said that you're gonna block Morgan, and she's like, yes, I'm gonna do it. It's like seeing your ex, whatever. And I was like, I think my ex-girlfriend's cool. So, it was like, Adrian let like 3 fake pre-jurors in before that. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I know, Cassie. I have a funny response to that, but I don't want to engage with it. I wanted to screenshot me blocking the FBI saying nice try. And it was just really uncomfortable. It was so awkward, and I was like trying to ask questions and like whatever. Awkward silences. Jimmy was silent too. Like, yeah, that was the thing. It was like their thing. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be the loud Twitch streamer or in the diary room. I'm gonna try to just say hi, whatever. But they were just all awkwardly quiet, and so I just went, all right, guys, well, I got a big dog dip. I'll see you later. You're the Dr. Will. Yeah, and I was just like, low-key? I don't think Jimmy was scared of me, but I was like, low-key, I get why they're pre-jurors. I was like, you guys can't fake it with me? I was like, come on. Like, hello? I was like, oh, I get it. You can't even... Oh, BB Comics time. Here we go. Let's go. Adrian did it just to be nice. I also saw this tweet. This was so stupid. Or no, it was a blue sky. It was a skeet. They asked me who I liked. I said, I like everyone. And I was like, as a player, Kelly's really frustrating. But, I feel like, as a person, that's not about her as a person. She seems lovely. Someone, like, posted a skeet about me approving of her behavior. And I'm just like, people can't even be PR anymore. You can't even be PR anymore without people getting on your entire entity. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Adrian is the, like, where it's like, is he a good Big Brother player? Like, not necessarily, but he is a very nice, genuine, like, cool person. Like, he seems really nice. Okay. That's true. Morgan's kind of a cop beast. Yeah. Some of these BB comics, it's like there's no references to their personality or characters in the game. It's just pure aesthetic. Oh, forgot I was by. I wanted to impart some wisdom, which I'll explain at commercial break. Remind me to do that. Yeah, we're doing this celebrity BB people afterwards. Like, Catherine's is about her nose ring. That's, like, not even... She could have been, like, the sitter, Because she said, I'm sad. Okay, low urgency from Vinny. The raging feminist, and she's so angry, right? Like she could be like the Incredible Hulk. The tag too. Like Hot Lanta isn't even a thing anymore. I'm so happy Kenny is here. Yes! Kenny! Woo! That's my man right there! That's my guy! The bald bandit! Come on, God! Sweet Kenny K from Boston! Yeah, she should have been the peach in the A. What did Janelle's post say? It's probably non all caps because that looks better. That's my theory. I think that there's a logic. There's a logic to it. Whichever poster looks better, just assume that's the right one. I love the Bayou baddie. That's cool. It's like the Bayou Barbie. Vinny looks great in the color yellow. Cassie, I think that's, yeah, I think that summarizes it. She's never knowledgeable about what she's talking about. And if she is, the second she gets backlash, she doesn't know a thing. She called me a racist, and then I find out that she didn't even watch my season. All she knows is Leah, and that's because Leah's like a pretty woman from Miami who's good at competitions. And so Janelle says that she likes her. But it's like, well, you didn't even watch the show, so what are we talking about? Yeah, she tweeted it out. The tweet's still up. Meanwhile, she's in my DMs after the cruise saying that she loves me so much. And I'm like, yeah, it's almost as if you would watch the show, you would know who I am. But instead, you were all part of the party trying to call me things that I'm absolutely not and that I've always stood against. Like, meanwhile, she's out there praising the ground that Cam walks on. You can tell Vinny's an athlete. Whenever he celebrates, I think it's an athletic thing. Like I can see. Why didn't he buzz and then double check? That's a great question. Yes, Cassie, no, I fully agree with you. It's like she's never spoke out against anything that he has said negatively. And obviously people dying is bad. We've been saying that since the start. We should have gun control. But it's never listened to, it's never heard. Shower power is good. Shower power is good. Oh, you just reminded me. I need an athlete. Forgot I was by. Thank you so much. We'll be back here in a moment. LeBron James. Yeah. Yeah, I would wondered that. I was like, is Riley the kid paying homage to his child? Ooh, Jason Kelsey? Hmm. It's so funny. Also, the people who are like saying all these horrible things to me on Twitter right now, they're Republicans, right? That are like the most alt-right people online, calling everyone soft and like, you know, all this stuff. Snowflakes. You can't handle it? I thought you were the tough ones, you know? I thought you were the tough guys. Because I have very light hair. You know? That is a good question. It looks kind of brown. See, the way that Will is falling is directly on his ankles. He should be falling on his butt. If I won, this is a real celebration I do in soccer. I would do this. I'd be get out of here! Excuse me for a moment. Hey, excuse me for a moment. Okay, how do you know what are the differences between Avas? The loudest cast, that's pretty hilarious. the praying mantis lifestyle that Adrian lives is extremely hilarious to me. Johnny Mac, Quinn, Josh, and BB19. Oh, Zach from this season is loud in the diary room. Jason. Which Jason? Morgan is good. Morgan's is cool. Was America loud in the diary room? I don't know if I remember that. You know, the comparisons between Kenny and Will grow because we all knew about his wife, you know? Nene, Renee. We knew about Renee in the same way that we know about Will's chocolate drop. Dude, I love that Morgan is so quick. Dude. She's so athletic. Let's go, Morgan! Ah! I've never seen Severance. I don't know what I thought Severance and the Ozark show were the same thing. Fun fact. Okay, so what I was gonna tell, I wanted to be like, hey guys, just a heads up. What I was gonna tell the pre-jurors is like, I don't know. Like I would ask them, I'd be like, at what point, now that you've been exposed to other people's thoughts and things like that, at what point have you kind of noticed maybe the common consensus interfering with your personal relationship with the people in the house? And then I wanted to say something along the lines of like, the momentary cheers from the fans is not worth unnecessarily damaging your relationship with someone still in the house. Because it's like people are now all of a sudden people are making fun of Morgan, and it's like you know, Zach has all this stuff to say about Morgan sometimes, and I'm just like, okay, but Morgan is gonna find out, bro. Like, is that worth losing your friendship with Morgan? Or making her decide if she's gonna look past that? Why put her in that position at all? And what I would bring out of my personal opinion is if you go through Tucker's Twitter right now, he still has tweets up because he's not active on Twitter. He has tweets up shitting on me. And it's because for him, I know him personally, he's building into our rivalry. He thought people could be normal about it. Where his perspective is, oh, I'm just talking trash with my friend. And it's like, but he's, you know, and part of it is he didn't like me, you know. But it's like, I got out of the house, I thought we were cool, and then I get on Twitter and I see that he was talking about me crazy. And it's like, what the hell? And so it's just like, I would hate, and it's like, I can take it with Tucker, like, that's fine. So I'm just like nervous when other people, the pre-jurors, are talking shit about people who were supposed to be their friends and allies, you know? Zach supposedly threw his game away for Morgan, but now he's like making fun of Morgan online. It's okay, it's okay. Jason Dent. Adam is on. When has he been saying stuff about Morgan? On TikTok Live. It's on Twitter all the time. Sugar Shane. I get that comparison a lot. I get Blake Anderson and Shaun White a lot. Yeah, if you look it up, people have started like responding to Zach's tweets where they're like, stop talking about Morgan and stuff. I don't think it's, he isn't saying anything that bad, but it's not that bad. Let the record show, but it's just like he's joining in on the pointing and laughing, if that makes sense. Oh boy. Come on, Morgan. Whose game most mirrors mine? I feel like a combination of Jimmy and Vinny. No, Jancy Brew, you just go out and then they apologize. I guarantee you there's people who are going to walk up to Morgan and be like, hey girl, I love you so much. You're so cool. Like people online or whatever. And it happens. And it's just like, I think Vinny's being funny. He probably thought he did a good job, though. Let's go. Morg Reacts! Everyone follow, like, and subscribe. Morg Reacts! Yup, you just go out there. It's crazy. And it was funny. We were in the jury house and people were like covering their bases of like trying to apologize and saying everything I said in the diary room, like it was like a joke. Like if people were definitely laying the groundwork for that. Not me. I was sitting back and I was like, no, I talked about you, like, for sure. I told Angela to her face my favorite DR moments making fun of her, and she got a kick out of it, because it's like, you just gotta own it, you know? It's especially if you're not saying anything super mean. Do you all think that Lauren actually threw it? All right, we're at the commercial break. Oh, you know, this episode is similar to mine. Like, this eviction is similar to mine because you all didn't know who the veto was used. Like, the episode watchers didn't know if the veto was used. So at the start of the episode, it'll be Morgan on the block still. They'll show the clip, and then they'll have Morgan and Keanu swap. That's true. Maybe she was just that fast. I guess we have no way of telling. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me check. Let me check how we're doing on this this Google form, eh? Okay, we have good responses here. Yeah, they would have done something with my hair. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start copying and pasting. I think the best example of someone throwing the competition is Vinny during that safe comp where they had to go through the lasers and everything, where he's like, and I'm talking and I'm just standing around, like. Okay, let me go to the wheel. The wheel. Or I love this website. I have something important to say. Here we go. Yeah, I just love the wheel. What can I say? Yeah, that's crazy that I didn't realize BB20 didn't have, I did not know that. Did I just get a Travis Hunter commercial? They had the one season where they did the full promo. Remember that? When they did the... Kelly's crazy for that. That's crazy. She asked what personality Morgan has. That's crazy. I don't understand. Where's that heat coming from? I thought she said that Rachel was a bully. That's interesting. I'm shocked by that. Kelly's makes zero sense. Peanut Butter and Kelly, they just did a pun. They were like... No. Keanu, no. It's just Kelly, please. Kelly, I'm begging you to stop. They have to do Zingbot next week, perhaps? Keanu's so crazy! Dude, his hair looks great curly. The way that he was like speaking about Lauren. Keanu being like, well, it's either gonna be me or you, Vinny. Is like when Joseph, it was T-Core's HOH, and Joseph is explaining to me that he's trying his best to keep me off the block. And it's like, he's trying to make me feel like I'm a real contender to be a renom with T-Core as a way to build like this perceived dependency that I need him. And I just let him fully say it. I'm like, yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate you. And it's like, brother, between the two of us, you're going up, not me. Yeah, I think that's fair. Like, anytime people write off a full cast of people, it's kind of like, all right. Oh my god, we just got a lot of you are in the same wavelength on your responses. I think that's very cool. I want nothing more than Keanu to go home this week. I think that I just copied and pasted. That's crazy that you just said that. I just copied and pasted Mistress Isabel Brooks. Someone just sent in the guy that cosplays sexy Willy Wonka on TikTok. That's pretty hilarious. That's hilarious, actually. I co-sign that. Okay, we're on page 2 now. Or page 3. I can't believe that I didn't think... Okay, so with the Canadian traders, I never considered that that would include Survivor players from Canada. For some reason, I was thinking it only qualifies if you were on a Canadian version. And so I'm like, oh my god, I never thought of that. So now that I know Omer is on this newest season, I'm so sold. Also, how crazy is it that people who were snubs for Survivor 50, then, like, not once, but now twice, have, Omer is so cool. I kind of adore him. He might be one of my favorite Survivor people. I'm still on a commercial. They're talking about the NFL. Okay, now we're back. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. I didn't know that they were going to use the veto ceremony this episode, so I take back what I said earlier. Let's go. That's 2 vetoes in 1 season. That's fire, dude. I just thought it was going to be a cliffhanger. Keanu on the block. It's a good day. Feels good. I don't know. I think putting Keanu up is risky business. But at the same time, Okay. That's another thing. Okay. Hell yeah. They think I made it to the final four? Let's go, dude! Okay. Lauren's HOH, and any HOH is like you don't get to say, I got this person out. Because think about it. It's like, did T-Core get out Tucker, or did Mackenzie beat Tucker in the AI arena? You know, it's like, I just feel it removes some of the attack of the Renom when they have the chance to save themselves, you know? Chelsea took out Tucker. Yeah, I would say like that's how it works. But what I'm saying is it sucks that the competition takes that away, you know? Of AI arena. And it's like if the whole house conspires together, like that's pretty awesome. But she didn't care is the thing. Like if she makes it to the end, she's like, I was willing to, we don't know exactly how long, but hopefully it stops soon. I think that it's like the veto is so much better marketed than the AI arena. If they replace the veto with the, like, that's just as crazy to me. She should have. Well, yeah, but he also just spoke over her and would not listen to her. So it's like, what are you supposed to do here? Okay. But shout out to you know, Lauren for taking the narrative and saying, you know what, I don't accept this. I'm not scared. I'll put up the big scary guy. I like that, you know? All right, that's crazy. I'm not gonna. Okay, so what do you want from her? I'm not scared, put up the house consensus, and it's like, yeah, do you know why he's still the house consensus? Because he keeps winning every competition. And so one could argue it would be scary to nominate him, knowing that then going into next week where he's able to win an HOH, you would be able to win, you know? And then he would target you because you put him up literally the week before. So yeah, I would say putting up Keanu is still a little scary. We're just saying, but none of you have ever played courageously before, you know? So how easy, like, she could have just as easily, I still have the opinion. Oh yeah, and I'm disagreeing with it, but you're like, yeah, but actually, and I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't make sense to me. Mike White, here we go. We have one last page here. Who else? Like, playing scared would have been putting up Kelly. A lot of these people that you sent, let the record show, no clue who they are. It's not rude. I just feel as though sometimes people get, you know, it's like, okay, but what's the right answer for Lauren? If she put someone else up, everyone makes fun of her. And so it's like, oh, so she shouldn't exhibit like self-awareness in the jury stage. I don't understand. And so, yeah, I think that she's taking a step in the right direction, trying to change, I don't think Kelly is a comp beast. No, I don't think that counts. So I don't like feel a certain type of way. Who is Jack Innanen? I don't know who this is. So don't even stress, but I'll agree with that. Yeah, I don't think that it's fair. I don't think it's right that she's... Oh, the Jack guy. No idea. Nicole from chat. Congratulations. You're on the wheel. Aubrey Plaza. Okay. This is what we're going to do. First things first, I'm going to show you my picks. And then we're going to do the wheel. And then we're going to do yes, maybe, and absolutely not. And we're going to vote. You don't do it in a rude way. I don't think that is rude. Okay. Let's close this. Here we go. Let me explain to you what's going on here. Today, we will be casting Celebrity Big Brother Season 4. I didn't realize there was 4 seasons. I thought we were on the 3rd one. That's crazy to me. That's true. Season 1 features all these people, okay? Don't worry. Chuck Liddell, he's like the Iceman, he's an MMA fighter, big boy. Keisha, she's an actress. Shannon, she's an actress. Meta World Peace. Brandy, James Maslow from Big Time Rush. Omarosa, she's like a reality TV legend. Aradia Gutierrez, she was Miss Columbia. Mark McGrath, he was in the Scooby-Doo movie. Ross Matthews, he was a TV host. Marissa Jarrett Winokur, she's a Broadway actress. And so what we have here is like 2 reality TV stars, 2 singers, 3 actors, 2 athletes, and then kind of like an other category of like Miss Columbia and a TV host is a little different. Season 2, we had all these jokers. Tamar, Ricky Williams, Lolo Jones, all these people, right? And with that, it was like 0 reality TV people, 2 singers, 3 actors, 4 athletes, and then 3 other, you know, categories. Season 3, here we are. Misha Tate, Todrick Hall, down to Teddy. Fair enough. If I'm not familiar with them, then I apologize. Like, I'll just be honest. I don't know most of these people. With that, we had like 3 reality stars, 2 singers, 3 actors, 3 athletes. Okay. So for season 4, we got to figure out what do we want that fall under the category is reality TV people, singers, actors, athletes, and other. From the reality TV space, there are 2 people from Survivor that I think are phenomenal picks. I think that in order to be considered for a celebrity season, it's like you have to be at the very, 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 very top of your game. Otherwise, maybe give an exciting Survivor player an invite to be on Big Brother All-Stars. Like, maybe you do that. Yes, Parvati has been offered Celebrity Big Brother. And so I just feel like Sandra and Parvati are the 2, like, those are like the 2 larger than life characters. But like if Suri was on BB25, then I don't know. I don't know either. I'm just saying, if we're gonna pull from reality TV people and Survivor, I think this is a great pull. Also, let's be real. Probably the reason why they got Suri was because Jared, you know, she wanted Jared to get on a reality TV show. He wasn't on Survivor after David versus Goliath, so I don't know. I don't know how those negotiations worked. It's probably just the time commitment of Big Brother, if I had to guess. She's a mom. From Bachelor Nation, Demi, obviously, friend of the show. Tyler, he was the really tall, handsome guy. I feel like people would... He probably is good at competitions. I feel like he's hardy-coded. And then Gabby, of course. For singers, my picks are Chapel Roan, T-Pain, and Amine. I think they would be actually hilarious. Amine is a rapper from Portland. one of my favorite rappers. He's just like a fun guy. Great energy. Amine's great. For our athletes, my number one pick, wait. Okay. Imagine there's a picture of D Wade up here, okay? I would want Shaun White, and there's supposed to be a picture of Dwayne Wade. If you didn't know, Dwayne Wade, great guy. Great human. Crushes it. Crushes it. Yeah, Dwayne rocks. And then in terms of actors, I want Spider-Man on the show. And then the other category, I think that if you're gonna go with a streamer, you have to go with like the most brand safe streamer. And I feel like Ludwig falls in that category. I feel like he's pretty unproblematic. You know, most streamers can't trust them. iShowSpeed, I don't think iShowSpeed would want to do that. I think Ludwig would be really good for it. I feel like he understands how to, like, I feel like he's a pretty smart guy. Hopefully he would reach out. Vanilla Mace is a great, yeah, let me add that. Let me add her to the list. Okay, let me add Vanilla Mace. That's a great idea. Okay. All right. Let me add my people here. Ludwig. Shaun White. D Wade. Andrew Garfield. It's okay. And then we had Demi, Gabby, Tyler, and then we had Chapel Roan. Okay, okay. And then Sandra and Parvati. Okay. Steve-O. Okay, let me... Steve-O. Drew Barrymore. Did anyone else send other names? Hold on. Vanessa Hudgens. Io. Danny Gonzalez. Do I have everyone? Adam Sandler. Okay, okay. Oh my god. I hit this voice button every time. Nina... Who? Dobrev. Dobrev. Mason Disick. JK? Okay. Ashby? Who is Ashby? Ugh. Oh, Ashby, okay. I didn't know if you like, Ramsey, it's your birthday? Well, happy birthday. Awesome. How old are you now? That's cool. Shout out. Okay, I think we got everyone. I think that we got everyone. Good catch. Sandra Parvati sounds like a full name. I hit space instead of enter. Awesome. So here we have everyone. Okay. Let's sort this bad boy. Sort it. Then we're gonna shuffle. How it's going to work? We're gonna spin the wheel. Okay. Let's see. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're gonna do 12. How does that sound? How many were on this season? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we'll do 12. We're gonna do 12 people on the season. When we hit 12, it's over, okay? Oh, let me do this. Good birth. Oh my God. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. That is so generous. We won't worry about the gender split. Now that with the way that it's set up, we can aim for that maybe. Of course, we'll be eliminating someone from the wheel. Huge, gigantic shout out
Prank happy.
to Good Birth for the tier 1 sub.
Can't stop, you know we'll never give it up. People talk, but we just don't care. In this life, you know you gotta live it up. So everybody put your hands in the air. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you.
Woo! Thank you, Ramses, for all those bits. Yeah! Happy birthday!
It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you.
You gotta knock it off with the
Huge,
pranking.
gigantic, massive thank you.
You're right.
To Good Birth. Let's spin this freaking. Oh, let's spin this wheel. Let's spin the wheel. We have the wheel. The people on said wheel, let's do this alphabetically. We have Abby Lee Miller, Adam Sandler, all of One Direction. They will be playing as one player. Amelia Dimoldenberg, Amine, Andrew Garfield, Ariana Maddox, Ashby Florence, Audrey Plaza, Io, Benito Skinner, Boston Rob, Bowen Yang, Brittany Broski, Britney Spears, Brittany Broski, Caleb Heron, Sandra Wilson, Chapel Roan, Corey Feldman, Danny Gonzalez, Demi, Derek Ho, Drew Barrymore, D Wade, Dylan Efron, Hot Guy, Elizabeth Olsen, Eminem, Gabby, George Takei, I think, Jane Krakowski, Jason Kelsey, Jennifer Coolidge, Jerry O'Connell, John Luguazamo, Julia Luis Dreyfus, Julie Chen, Kate Chastain, Keanu Reeves, Kiki Palmer, Kristen Chenoweth, Leah Michelle, Leslie Jones, Leslie Odom Jr., Louis Capaldi, Ludwig, Martin Short, Matthew Gray Gubler, Matthew Lillard, Matthew Perry, Melissa Joan Hart, Michael Jackson, Mike White, Mistress Isabel Brooks, Monet Exchange TV personality, Ned Bigme, Nene Leaks, Nicole from the chat, Nina Dobrev, Old School Zachary Campbell, Parvati Shallow Survivor Goddess, Patrick Schwarzenegger, Phaedra Parks, Philippa Sue, Rachel Bloom, Renee Rapp, Robert Pattinson, I Need to See Him Hate Everyone, RuPaul, Sabrina Carpenter, Sandra, Shane Gillis, comedian Sean White, Shane Top, Steven Narodowska, Steve Burns, OG's Blue Clues, Steve Irwin, Steve Martin, Steve O, Taylor Swift, Taylor Thomason, Terry Crews, the guy that cosplays Sexy Willy Wonka on TikTok, Teresa Caputo, the Long Island Medium, Tiffany New York Pollard, Tim Gunn, Titus Burgess, Tokyo Tony, T-Pain, Trisha Paytas, Trixie Mattel, T.S. Madison, Tyler Oakley, Vanessa Hudgens, Vanilla Mace, Wendy Williams dressed as the giant lips from The Masked Singer, White Boy of the Month /year, Jack Innan. Who is Tokyo Tony? I don't know any of these people. Oh. I thought, I'll be honest, Black China's mom, cool. Cool. Perfect. Anyway, let's spin this wheel, okay? Ready, baddies? Where's my microphone? This will be my microphone. All right, welcome to Spin That Wheel. I'll show you how it works. Our first pick is Ludwig Ogren. If you don't know who Ludwig is, he is a streamer on Twitch. He went to YouTube at one point. Alan coming? I'll add him. All right. / poll for Ludwig. Do you want him on the show? Maybe? Or absolutely not? Okay, 60 seconds on the clock. We can cast alternates. That's a great idea. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna give 12 answers. You're gonna get 12 absolutely nots. You're gonna get 12 maybes and 12 yes. Get them on the show. Then we'll do like a bracket, okay? And we'll go quick, okay? I'm gonna remove this guy and I'm gonna add, what's his name? It would be Dry Feeds. He's on stream every day. Alan coming. Thank you, Carly. You're the best. Thank you. You witnessed me delete my brain. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Follow your heart. Be the best you. I think Alan would be like all-time fun. Damn. 51% of you. Moment of silence for Ludwig. I get that there's bigger celebrities, so I understand. But I feel like that represents Gen Z's interest. All right. You shouldn't have gone to YouTube. Good birth. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. All right. Let's spin the wheel. Spinning the wheel. My stomach is kind of upset from that Mountain Dew, but I think it's just like I had too much soda, sugary drinks. Okay, I swear I'm not rigging it. I swear. Okay. Ooh, Curtis Connor is so gas. I think Curtis Connor is the best one. This is crazy that everything's coming out. Okay. A, let's do yes. Maybe. No. Okay. 60 seconds on the clock. We're gonna add Curtis Connor to the list. I think that makes sense for this group. It makes sense that we have a lot of Curtis Town residents in this community, okay? That tracks for me. And yes, that is derogatory. And Pitbull, genius. Curtis Connors. And Pitbull. I can't believe... I love Drew Gooden. I tried to DM Drew Gooden, but I think he might be too famous. He loves Big Brother. Or he watches Big Brother. I don't know if he loves it, but I tried to get him on for one of the drafts for the Big Brother 26 or 27 draft. Yes. And do you know how I know that? 52% of you want T-Pain. Check this out.
Find your favorite podcasts. We'll be there. You know. And I do feel guilty watching. The community scares me.
It's a strange community.
It's a diehard community.
Passionate.
It's a passionate community because there's so much to be passionate about. Very similar to other competition reality shows like Survivor, where they kind of go somewhere for a little bit and they vote each other out one by one until there's a winner. But the big twist in this show that separates it from every other show in the genre is that it's being live streamed 24/7. It rather than like Survivor, for example.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah,
Do they
and
show
so
like
you can
nipples
go.
and butts, or is that all?
Well, no, they'll like cut away.
Okay.
Rhett and
Would
Link.
you watch it if they did? Is what you're saying?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so interesting to watch because it's kind of happening live. Like the episodes, they edit together really quickly, and it's stuff that happened like 2 days ago. So you're watching the show as.
So cool. So yeah, I like Drew Gooden. I liked him before he was on the show. Okay. No one else. Okay, we'll do Rhett and Link together. After that, no more suggestions. Okay? Here we go. Let me turn the volume down as well. Alan, come. Oh my gosh, here we go. / poll. Alan coming. Y equals yes. M equals maybe. And then N is no. All right. It's a lot of typing. Okay. I feel like he'd be very fun. I feel like he would tell a lot of fun stories. So far, we have 1 yes and 1 absolutely not. Floop! Floop's Floopians. When he's like, who, what, when, where, and I. Yeah, you gotta do your discussion post. 85% of you said yes. It's crazy that we've only gotten 3 men. There's so many women on this list. Abby Lee Miller. For those of you who do not know, Abby Lee Miller of Abby Lee Miller's dance company. She's very known for Dance Moms. She's in a wheelchair. She's dramatic. She's crazy. And she's been on reality TV for years. I'm shocked that she hasn't been on Traders outside of maybe like an accessibility thing. I mean, yeah, I don't know. They don't have an elevator up to the top floor that wouldn't be using production. So I don't know how that would work for her. Let's imagine this is the perfect universe where there's a ramp to get upstairs, okay? I don't think that the, like, I don't think that we should work against her because Big Brother isn't handicap accessible, you know? %76% of you said yes. Welcome, Abby Lee Miller. Remove that. Oh, the traders comps. Because a lot of the traders comps are like outside and stuff like that. Melissa Joan Hart. I don't know who that is. She's an American actress, producer, director, writer, singer, and businesswoman. She won a People's Choice Award for her role in Melissa and Joey. Oh, Sabrina the Teenage Witch! Okay, I got you. You just had to say that, then we got it. I would give anything... Okay. Here's my problem, everyone. Big Brother 26 didn't get nominated for an Emmy. I don't think that that's fair. I don't think it's fair to grade us just because we like to do fart sounds and stuff like that. I don't think it's fair to not consider us for an Emmy because we're so campy. You know, it's like saying that, like, the best drama can't be an animated series, but it's like, but if it's the best drama, it should be considered. That being said, if we're not being considered for Emmys, why aren't we being considered for a Kids' Choice Award? I think that we deserve a Kids' Choice Award. Me, Tucker, and Chelsea up accepting it, and we all get slimed. I think that's absolutely fair. Like, that's so uncool. Melissa Joan Hart, 61% of you said no. Moment of silence. Yeah, I guess that's true, but I don't know. You all said no for Melissa Joan. Wait. Oh. Moment of silence. it's crazy that we're not getting primetime Emmy nominees. Like, I straight up think it's disrespectful because it's like Shane Gillis, the comedian. Shane Gillis is one of those guys. It,
I did a bit. Is that what you guys call it?
No,
It's
no,
called
no,
a sketch.
no. We call it being a huge.
When you try to be funny, and I got the yarmulke out and I did a Bernie Sanders. I would do the Bernie.
no.
I did a bit. Is that what you guys call it?
No,
It's
no,
called
no.
a sketch.
No, we
When
call
you-
it being a huge.
When you try to be funny,
He calls Martin Shkreli like a piece of shit.
I got the yarmulke out and I did a Bernie Sanders.
100% said no. Okay.
And the
Decent Bernie.
I would
Bernie's
do,
kind of an easy one, I think. The Trump
yeah, it's not hard if you
Trump's
practice.
good.
Excuse you, Trump. Trump beef.
What a great businessman.
He's like, he presents. This is funny. You all said no. He presents as more like right, whatever, but he is very much so like left leaning. I was trying to find the clip. Martin Shkreli is the guy who like increased the prices of AIDS medication. Yeah, he's neutral. Yeah, 100%. And he like calls him an asshole or something.
I do a real question. Is the Wu-Tang album great? Because I will say,
What's that? AIDS isn't even a thing anymore.
not if you pull out.
Well, thank.
Mark
You
my
know what? We're
word.
not going to subject ourselves to this. Just know he called Martin Shkreli a piece of shit to his face, and then Martin Shkreli tried to like he tried to make it into a joke and like tried to explain it, and he's like, no, you're an asshole. You're increasing. You bought out the cure or like the whatever patented, and then you made it impossible to get it. I don't know. In those right-wing circles, I would say he pushes it. I'm not too committed to defending him, obviously. No, they tried to defend him. Is crazy. Here we have Phaedra. We know her from, I think, Real Housewives? I don't know. I know her from Traitors. Yes. Maybe. Or no, you have 60 seconds on the clock. You're about, I think it's like 10 seconds left on the clock. Okay. %, saying yes. Ekin-Su. Here we have Derek. I don't know who this is. Derek is an Emmy-winning choreographer. He's a dancer. He's an actor. He's a singer, and he's a New York Times best-selling author. And now he's a Dancing with the Stars judge. That is awesome activism. Dapping up my dog. Hell yeah. He was in High School Musical, the musical. Interesting. He's the other teacher from the other school in season 2, of course. $52% said maybe. Welcome, one. Derek, how? Who's Jack in? I know this guy! Wait, I do know this white boy! I've seen him on TikTok. He's funny. He just had a show. It's called Adults. He's an actor. He's pretty funny. He's like, he's very, I don't know how to explain. What's his sense of humor? Let me find him on TikTok.
You just take what they do.
I think I literally follow him.
You can make it, man. New York City, dude. Oh, man. First stop first, the bodega. It's like a corner store. You'll see. Come on. Thank you, Walk. Bacon, egg, and cheese and a vitamin water to start the day. They got a bodega cats here. There's like cats roaming around the stores. A lot of cat hair in my... You ever taken the subway before? It's kind of like a rite of passage around these parts. You're gonna love it. All right? I got a date tonight, dude, and I really want to smell good. Ooh, try this. Ah, just like spray it on my... No!
That's the 3. We're gonna watch a couple of his TikToks here. Sorry, we have to.
Did you touch the pineapple? Did you just teleport me without my consent? Polo 67, brother. It's bold and sensual. Don't just teleport me without my consent, dude. I didn't do that, dude. The fragrance did. Spray it again. I'm scared. Hey. It's okay. My day in the life as a performative man living in New York City. Fall edition. I put on some raw denim baggy jeans, a baby tee, a green cardigan, and a toque, all from Uniqlo. And I roll it up an absurd amount. Then I do my daily affirmations in the mirror. You are Jacob Elordi. You can pull off a bag. You are Harry Styles. You can pull off a cardigan. We got this. On my way to loiter in front of the FIT dorms, someone stops me in the street and asks me what makes me confident. I say the women in my life, and keep on moving.
Later, I put on a pimple patch and my workwear jacket from Uniqlo, because today I'll be getting my hands dirty in the rough draft of my neo-feminist screenplay. I put my wired headphones in and blast Adrian Lenker. At the local cafe, I grab a chai latte and ask for their most ethical.
It's crazy because he looks good. You know, it's like the look does suit him. It's working.
It smells like tobacco and the sound of rain. I explained to her that I'm hoping either Sofia Coppola or Luca Guadagnino will bite on my new script. She puts her AirPods in. I drown my sorrows in my latte.
So your Tinder profile said that you like to donate money? Yeah, almost daily. Wow. What kind of causes? To, like, hot tub streamers? Oh. Okay. Your profile also said that you're fluent in 4 languages?
Honestly, guys, what?
Annabelle, quit.
A boy who's jacked and kind can't find his has to save my life away.
Hell yeah, you did, brother. That's right, I kiss a man in the new show I'm in. Pause! Resume. What's with that? I just didn't know that you could do that, I guess. And then he pulled out the knife and said, "Give me everything you have," and I was just so... Alright, today I'm vlogging.
Okay,
And that class is why And that's when I made the change.
Thank you for sharing, John. Would anyone else like to share their recovery journey? Anyone at all?
Reminder to the class that poop sobriety is not a thing. Can someone just make a fucking edit of me, please? Like, the show's been out for 3 days and not a single Paul Baker edit? Not a single Jack in White Boy of the Month edit? Come on, guys.
This is so me.
Why the fuck did I do this show then? I've been on this app for 6 goddamn years, still no edit. Oh. Watching a movie? Oh, it's gone back. Okay, who would play me in my...
Okay. That was a yes, by the way. I just like that guy. He's funny. Jack in White Boy of the Month. Okay, perfect. Let's go back to the wheel. The wheel. Boom shakalaka. Boom, boom, boom. Spinning. Slash poll. We still have a lot of maybes, so don't even stress, everyone. Leah Michelle. Everyone knows who that is. We are all aware of who that is. Wait, it's the lady that can't read? Wait, do I know who this is? Leah Michelle is an actress, award-winning singer-songwriter, New York Times best-selling author, and the rumor has it that she can't read. There are rumors that she can't read. She was on Glee. Follow your heart. And I want to remind all of you, we only have 7 more yeses, we have 11 more maybes, and then we have 9 nos. Just a heads up, okay? Just a heads up. All right, 91% of you said no. All right. I don't know anything about her other than the joke that she can't read. Wait. She's on Scream Queens. Is Scream Queens good? I've heard about that as well. All right. Keanu Reeves, Canadian man. He was in Toy Story 4. He played the stunt man. He was in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. He was in The Matrix. He's in, oh my gosh. What else is he in? The killer guy. The assassin. He's the guy. Jimmy Wick. Jimmy Wick. Oh, that does sound great. I thought Scream Queens and Happy Death Day were the same thing. Fun fact about me. Little fun fact. I thought Scream Queens and Happy Dead Day were the same thing. If anyone has seen that movie, let me know if that's accurate. %of you said maybe. Okay. Do we think Keanu Reeves, now that he's in the maybe category, I don't know if he would be good feeds. He's such a nice guy. I feel like Twitter would hate him. I think that the normal people would like him, but I feel like Twitter would be like, this guy's not being mean to people. They'd be like, can you believe this guy's being kind to the other house guests? Ugh. It's like, wait, what? Ayo Adebri. Adebri. She is pretty hilarious. Yes, maybe, no. From the van, where they have to chef it up for their #1 customer, which is a grizzly bear. Yeah, Caleb Harris. Yeah. That's yeah. I love Caleb. I think he would be a great pick. I think that he would bring like the campy, fun villain stuff where he never gets too personal. %70 said yes for Io. I love her name as well, Io. All right. Johnny Leguizamo. John Leguizamo. John Leguizamo. There we go. Oh, I know that guy. He's really funny. Leguizamo. He's Italian? I didn't know he was Italian. Venethro. He's Hispanic. That's like, who thought that Brendan was Italian? Who thought in this chat thought Brendan was Italian? I thought that was hilarious. Ella thought, yeah, Ella fully believed that Brendan was Italian. Vincenza. I love that name. I love that. My friend, he has the most Italian, his mom was a model. She was like straight out of Italy. A model in Italy, moves to the United States. John Leguizamo in the maybe category. And he's called Gino. It's so awesome. John Leguizamo. All right. That's a perfect maybe. I feel like that's like... Next up, we have a Boston Rob, and I'm gonna use my veto and put absolutely not. I'm good. I honestly, I don't think that he would go on the show and respect it. That's my issue. It's not even that he was mean to me, or it's not that he was dismissive. He wasn't mean. He was just dismissive. I just don't think that he would be like, this is a serious show that I need to respect. I feel like he would just use this as ammo to maybe shit talk a little bit of Big Brother. Makes great TV, I suppose. Next up, we have Trixie Mattel. Trixie has a podcast and is a drag superstar here. Oh, I should slash poll. Trixie, your options are yes, no, or yes, maybe, and no. 60 seconds on the clock. Follow your heart. A lot of these people never would. I think that maybe that's the fun with the hypothetical. Is like, we get to live in the universe. We're in the one universe. Across every dimension, we're like the one universe where they say yes. That's what we're gonna have to hold on to, Cassie. This is the unlimited budget version of Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother. Do you think if you are a drag queen and you go on like Big Brother, do you think you're expected to do drag every single time? Okay, confession times. Oh, here we go. Cassie, what are you about to confess? I'm paralyzed with fear. It could be anything. No, that's badass. 75% of you voted yes. Perfect. Let us keep spinning the wheel. That guy that cosplays Sexy Willy Wonka on TikTok. Let me look it up. Let me look up Willy Wonka cosplay TikTok. I do love the sunglasses. Is this the right person? "53% of you voted yes." Oh my god. Kristen Chenois. Kristen Chenois. "60 seconds on the clock. Let's see who this is. She's an American actress and singer. She has a Tony and an Emmy. Glinda from Wicked? I thought that was Ariana Grande. The original Broadway cast. Nice try. All right, I know. I've seen the OG movie. "74% of you said yes." All right. Let's spin the wheel. Michael Jackson. In this universe, Michael Jackson's still alive. Consider this. If you vote maybe, we're gonna go till we run out of options. So if you vote yes, if we run out of yeses, but you like someone, then you have to vote maybe. And if you waste a maybe, you might lose out on someone that you want later on. "54% of you voted no, and the 37 plus 6, so yeah, the other 46% of you are annoying." Brianna, you're alive. Sean White. Okay, so what we're doing, we have a wheel. We have all the people on it that were nominated, suggested, recommended. We get 12. We get 12 yeses, 12 maybes, and 12 absolutely nots. The yeses that we have right now are T-Pain, Alan Cumming, Abby Lee Miller, Phaedra, Jack Inianinen, the White Boy of the Month, Io, Trixie Mattel, that guy that cosplays Sexy Willy Wonka, Kristen Chenoweth. Maybes, we have Derek Ho, Keanu Reeves, and John Leguizamo. And then the absolutely nots are Ludwig, Melissa Joan Hart, Shane Gillis, Leah Michelle, Boston Rob, and Michael Jackson. All right. It's Hoff. Okay. Noted. Slash poll. We are doing Shaun White. Shaun White is a skateboarder. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's hilarious that that happened to Cedric. That's incredible. He is a snowboarder and skateboarder. He made wearing helmets cool. Like, the reason why skateboarders wear helmets now, same with snowboarders, is because Shaun White was so talented. You have 60 seconds on the clock. Follow your heart. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I want you all to know, I am so close to getting this Five Nights at Freddy's video. I'm like editing it down to just like the fun parts. It's gonna be a good video. I have a bit that is so funny in it. I'm very proud of myself. I have one punchline that I genuinely believe might be the funniest thing ever. And I think it's only because I did it at like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, that I thought it was so funny. But just know. Apparently they get some access. 57% of you voted maybe. Apparently Johnny Bananas does cameos while, you know, on the set of the challenge. And so it's like, if you get a weekly phone call and you're using it for cameos, there's no one at home who's interested in hearing from you. Which is maybe a direct result of the way he treats people. Who knows? Who knows? I couldn't predict about that guy. Who knows? Let's remove. Oh my god. I gotta do this. Then we put this here. Perfect. Spin the wheel. Dude, I hope Zach gets on the Savannah Bananas. That would be so cool. I would absolutely go to a game. Wendy Williams dressed up as the giant lips from The Masked Singer. Okay. Zach Wirt is also trying out for the Savannah Bananas, but I don't know if that's related or not. "60 seconds on the clock." That is yes, maybe, and no. All right, 60 seconds. You begin. You gotta believe, everyone. You can do this. Demi is not on the cast yet. It is getting a little risky. I felt like I didn't have to catch up at all. I feel like nothing really happened. People were like, the clip? Oh, wait. Okay.
The votes are in. The singer
Is this what you're talking about?
unmasked. and head home tonight.
I want to see it.
Is
This is not it? Oh, well, now Ella's saying yes. Okay. Is this DMCA? Am I gonna get flagged for this? It's a cover. Wendy Williams got a yes, by the way. You're fine. Are you talking native New Yorker, by the way? Is this what you want? Oh, wait. Oh, my bad. Trey, you're live. You're live. On it. Hey, he's employed. He's employed. It's funny enough, that bit that I was talking about, it includes a job mention. It's hilarious. Should I spoil it or no? I won't spoil. We are we're not gonna watch the clip. I'm too scared. Everyone watch Wendy Williams, though. I'm sorry. I'm too scared. Trey, we are casting Celebrity Big Brother. Tharitha Caputo, the Long Island medium. Who is that? Tharitha Caputo is an American alleged psychic medium, best known for TLC reality television shows Long Island Medium. Fascinating. / poll. Yes, that's really good. Okay, perfect. That'll be a yes, a maybe, or no. And here we have Tharitha. It's crazy, you know? Trey, I want you to know, also, this is not how Big Brother works, okay? We don't send people out in random ass competitions. I want you to know this is the most shocking, devastating, idiotic twist I think I've ever witnessed in Big Brother history. There have been powers that are overpowered, but it's never been so decisive. Dude, Tyler, I watched his interview today, and he talked about it, and you could tell how sad it was. Like, when he hugs her, America's pick and vote, and Caleb Heston. We can do that, yeah. Is there, like, a voting that we can do? Like a... that kind of thing? All right, 96% of you said yes. So we have one more yes and 8 more maybes. Okay, so just a heads up. The long... Yeah, this season I think is straight up ruined because, and it's not to say, like, I don't want to give the idea that without Rachel, this is what this season would be like. The difference was Rachel was such an integral part to the flow of the game and like pushing people to play harder that then like with her absence, now things are just kind of shifting apart and there's nothing. Okay, yes. I got you. Let me call you in. Where are we at? Yeah, no one even, it's like, it's the fact that like we didn't witness anything actually happen. Okay, speaker. And then I gotta do this. Imagine it went to voicemail.
My goat.
What's up?
I'm talking to someone on the phone. Sorry, my fiance is confused that I started talking all of a sudden. Okay, so here's the Big Brother scoop about what I'm seeing happening and how the live feeds have completely tanked in their stock over the past week or so since this elimination. And I think it all has to do with the Mastermind's month of mayhem. Okay, so in Squid Game, when they would pull me into the confessional room, they would ask me, so what do you think is going to happen next? Or when we would be having conversations and production would come over to us and be like, oh, can you like maybe talk about this, just so they could like get stuff on camera. They would always come up and be like, maybe speculate about what game's next. If you have a self-described month of mayhem, or like you've been betrayed too many times by the pace of the game where you cannot predict what the fundamental like truth is of the day-to-day, you condition a group of people to not even care about what is expected, you know? Like, expect the unexpected is supposed to happen for the players. Like, you're supposed to you're supposed to not expect what somebody is going to do to you, not unexpect what production is going to do to you, because that's unexciting. And I know I'm preaching to the choir. I'm preaching to a bunch of Quinians who have the same ideals and views as me. I'm living in a bubble. Okay.
Yeah.
But like Squid Game in particular, you can't strategize, right? Because it's season 1 and they've already broken from what the show was. So how are you supposed to strategize any of that? Whereas like with Big Brother, you have this formula that you have held on to for 25 years. And all of a sudden, it's thrown out the window in a week that has a double elimination, an elimination that's unorthodox in terms of nobody is voted out, and then apparently a rumored triple elimination next week.
And the craziest part, I was the first juror on my season, and I was there for 31 days. Rachel will be there for 17. They're going to do a triple eviction and people are supposed to be able to understand and speak on like the deeper end game and who is rising above. It's going to make the discussion so irrelevant, especially when you tie in the month of mayhem where it's like, oh yeah, I guess I got voted out, but that was more a result of the format and not by anyone's direct doing, you know? So it's just like, no one even gets credit for taking Rachel out, which could be a game winning move. That could have been like, what defined someone's game was that they finally took the shot and it landed, and then production takes it. It's crazy.
What's also crazy, I don't know if you saw my tweet, but Rachel wasn't even targeted.
Yeah, yes.
She was selected to be the person who is the sole arbiter of somebody else's elimination, which is insane.
Did you do a safety chain in Squid Games? I feel like it's been 1,000 years since I...
Yeah, in final, what was it, 33 or final 34, we did a safety chain that was called the manslaughter, because every single person who was eliminated during the safety chain was a guy, because the women banded together and said, we're only going to select the women for this safety chain. And I was lucky enough to be on the at the tail end of the only men that made it through that sort of decision making.
And so, how did you feel? Like in Squid Games, when you witnessed people die because they couldn't lick through the cracker, they couldn't, you know, in your case, apparently glass is fragile. I had no idea. I thought that you looked light enough. I was like, he'll probably make it anyway. You know, that's what I was hoping. As a competitor, how did it make you feel about, you know, witnessing someone win and going to the next round? Like, how did you feel about these instant eliminations?
So like with Dalgana and with red light, green light, I'm chill with that because that's the show, right? Like that's what we signed up for, right? Whereas like with the dormitory stuff, where it's like you open a Jack in a Box and it tells you have to eliminate 3 people and you're the only one who gets that decision making, or like you open a Jack in a Box and it just says you're eliminated. That's kind of crazy. But also like because we're expecting that to come, and because we're expecting those types of like challenges in the dorm room from production, you could sort of strategize around that. Like making alliances was kind of stupid, and the sort of name of the game, which we all kind of figured out independently, was to just make sure that you're talking to as many people as possible and you're not being like a fuck ass in the dorms, you know? But like when it comes to like, let's say, what was the one where people were pissed? It was, it was the safety chain. Like you see that and you see people's games come to an end. But at the end of the day, the people that were the most pissed were the people who only talked to like 3 people the entire time. And it's like, my brother in Christ, you got to do better than that. Like you got to be, you have nothing but time in here. Like talk to more than like Joe Schmo or like Hamburger Andy, you know?
Wait, who was the crew? You guys had like a team. It was like it was something.
So I think there were 3 main alliances. It was the Gongbu gang.
Yes.
It was the Corner, and then it was this. It wasn't the Sack Lunch Bunch, but it was something close to that. That was like Figgy and this girl named Brownie and this guy named Cookie, and they called themselves something about food related because their names all were.
They were the Burger Boys before the Burger Boys were born. That makes sense.
That's right. Yeah, it was Pop and Squee, J Pims, you know.
It's like urine sample, all of them. You know them.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you get an invite to the Ganbu gang? I'm pissed, dude.
Well, okay, so I was tight with Dan, and I didn't need to be a part of the Gongbu gang because I knew that there was somebody in it that would protect me if they were trying to target people. That was the secret. That was the key. I had one good friend in all of the little alliances, and that's enough, you know?
Oh my gosh, have you seen that Minecraft video that's going viral where it's like 100-person civilization and there's 2 islands? That's how I imagine Squid Games, is that you guys worked out your own like civilizations. You want to join the Ganbu gang, but Dan breaks it to you and he's like, you're going to have to present like a pound of flesh, Trey. I don't know if you want in. You're going to have to do the snakes dance from Riverdale. And you're like, fuck, but I want the green leather jacket.
You find me chapstick, you're in the Gangbu gang. You hear me? That type of thing. But yeah, this is all to say that like this week pissed me off. It pissed me off so bad. Because I don't believe like a challenge in a format that is like Big Brother, where it's always been voting people out. A challenge should not decide the elimination, or there should at least be a voting component to like go up for that type of challenge and like let that be the decision maker, sort of like a battle back, you know, where it's like you got voted out but you have a chance to save yourself through a challenge, or like, I don't know, it's not the damn MTV's The Challenge. We're not doing eliminations, you know?
And this is something that I thought about was, no, don't worry, we're still recruiting. What I thought about last night was, imagine if it wasn't Rachel. For Big Brother, 90% of players across like their entire lives will only play Big Brother once, just because it only happens once a year. There's only 16 people to be considered. And then when we go into all-star seasons, they reuse the same people every single time. And I'm like, imagine your one shot of being on Big Brother. Like if you're Vinny and you go home because of a random ass competition. It's like from the perspective of the experience of Big Brother, thank goodness it was Rachel who's gotten to play now 3 times, because anyone else outside of maybe Kelly would be devastated that they lost the experience. It's so, oh my gosh, it's so lame.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I can't even imagine Vinny losing to a hamster wheel and then going home to the hell that is his life.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh.
Oh, yikes, man. Yikes.
Pure devastation. It truly is.
Okay. Well, that's all I wanted to hop on the horn about.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much, Trey from Squid Games and Battle Camp. Netflix All-Star. Everyone follow Trey on Instagram. Yeah, let's get a round of snap applause going for Trey.
Please. Snap applause. Please. And by the way, hate to break it to everybody, I am employed, so my time here is limited week to week. But if you're in the Chicago area, I do plan on going to some Survivor watch parties on Wednesdays, one notably in Andersonville, and then also, of course, Bryson Wynn's event when he comes to Chicago. So I hope to see you there if you're ever in the area.
You're getting tomatoes thrown at you for having a job. That's very funny. They're like, how dare you? Hell yeah. Everyone pull up. Are you going to that Kansas City? I don't know how close KC is to Chicago.
Like, KC is like 8 hours, I think.
Oh, okay.
8-hour drive.
All I know is that their posters are AI art every single time. I'm like, guys, maybe.
Who's organizing that? Because it's someone I feel like I've met before.
It might be Rome. Rome invited me, but I'll be in LA for that one. On that date.
I was gonna say Rome's the GOAT. He's certainly not. That's crazy. Of course he's using AI.
Yeah, right. It's like, oh,
of course it's Rome. Okay. Well, I'll talk to you soon.
Hell yeah. Bye.
All right, I'll see you.
What a guy. That guy rocks. He should go on reality TV sometime. I think he'd do super well in an all-star season. Okay, let's get back to the action. And as a quick reminder to all those watching, we have 1 more yes, 8 more maybes, and 6 absolutely nots. Let's spin the wheel. I think he'd do super well with the hamster wheel. Christine, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you get a good night's rest. Monet Exchange. Monet Exchange is a Survivor fan and drag legend as well. Isn't she on Traders? Monet Exchange. All right, 60 seconds on the clock. We got a lot of recommendations. We watched the Big Brother episode. It was not good. It was actually kind of bad. We were gonna do a tier list of all the whatchamacallits, but it is what it is. Of the BB comics. We can do it on Friday as well. We don't have to do it this stream. Tomorrow, we won't have a stream, unfortunately. That's crazy. We're gonna put Monet on maybe. Because if it's 46% are saying no, but then 8% are saying yes, it's like, hello. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have tweeted what I tweeted today. especially since now I'm doing a watch party on 9/11. I'm like, I'm gonna be. Who is on so far? Yes, we'll recap that here in a moment. We were gonna do a quick bracket. Okay, so the yeses are T-Pain, Alan Cumming, Abby Lee Miller, Phaedra, Jack, the white boy of the month, Io, Trixie, the guy that cosplays sexy Willy Wonka, Kristen Chenoweth, Wendy Williams, and Teresa Caputo. Yeah, I'm in crazy controversy right now. But the only people mad are like the right-wing, like extremists, like whatever. So I'm not too worried about it. I don't know. Someone tweeted at Jesse Tannenbaum. Can you believe this? I'm like, cry harder, bro. I'm sorry, like when you are like the CEO of like the racism company that exclusively pushes out hateful content and wishes death upon trans people, talks about like how black people are more likely to commit crimes. Like if you're the CEO of that company, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, man, he was just a kid. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know that is too much. And I don't think anyone should die, but I don't know. That's how I feel about it. There are plenty of tweets just like that for the queen, you know? D-Wade is in a maybe category. Yeah, I don't think that anyone, like any sensible person is saying that. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. I don't mind. Next up, we have Steve-O. Steve-O is now a podcast attender. But before that, he was on a show called Jackass, where he would do a bunch of crazy stuff. At one point... Yes, Steve-O. Let me put this. Yes, maybe. And then new. Okay, the poll is live. He was on Jackass. One of his biggest stunts is that he climbed up this crane with an inflatable whale protesting SeaWorld, because SeaWorld is like not a safe place for animals, despite their, you know, it's like the most exploited. It's like zoos are meant for research and taking care of animals that have been displaced, whereas SeaWorld just kind of props them up as, you know, performance tools versus living creatures. And that was pretty cool back in the day. Him protesting SeaWorld and willing to go to jail for it. There's like a police helicopter and everything as he's out on this crane. It's pretty wild. "100% of you saving no." All right. Yeah, my name's Steve-O, and I was on Jackass. Let me tell you, I don't like SeaWorld. That's a really good Steve-O impression. So there I was, with about 600 pounds of dynamite attached to my legs, dick, and balls, and then it exploded. I almost died. But we did it for the unreleased episode of... Our unreleased episode of Jackass. And it's like, what, that didn't make the episode of Jackass? All right, spin of the wheel. Slash poll. I know you all voted no, but you should all be very impressed with my, Curtis Connor is a Canadian man. He's the mayor of Curtistown. He's a YouTuber. He has long curly hair, but it's like a mullet. Yeah. He's a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber. And you know what I would say in regards to today's action? I hope that we pass Charlie's Law, which would be like a law that makes it more difficult for the average person to get their hands on a weapon, on a gun. I think that there should be like a system of checks and balances to make sure that we're not just giving anyone a weapon. And I really hope that we pass Charlie's Law. That would then put us in a position to protect other people in the future, because Curtis Connor in the absolutely not. Steven! Hey, Steven, what's up? It's funny, you sent me a Baja Blast, and I actually was drinking one at the time, so I gotta get you one. It's okay. It's okay. I feel like Curtis Connor, like, there's more interesting celebrities, you know? Big money, big money, big money. Rhett and Link. Okay. So this would be both Rhett and Link. They are YouTubers. I think Rhett is RH, like this. And they would be playing together. Like, they're worth 1 vote. One of them gets to compete, and it's like they alternate on who competes in the competitions. They eat it up every time. Let's fucking go. The wheel, it adds something, you know? What's with all the YouTubers? That's what people sent in. And then like, and right beforehand, people were sending more suggestions, so we added them. I think that maybe you get 1 YouTuber, you know, per season. I think that that would be a reasonable meet in the middle. I feel like of all the YouTubers that we've done, I feel as though, Rhett and Link, sorry, you are falling into the absolutely not. Kenetration! What's up, Kenna? How are you? Here we have Britney Spears. Slash poll. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. We hit him with a yes, a maybe, and a no. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. She isn't mentally stable enough, respectfully. Now that is very considerate. I feel like, yeah, what does Brittany do in the Big Brother house? Should be great feeds. Eat hot chip and lie. Yeah, I think that, okay. I think that in Big Brother 7, they had like tarantulas. Put her in the maybe category. Perfect. Let's do Britney Spears here. What if we got a cat in the Big Brother house? But I think it should be a cat that doesn't like anyone. Who is this? Is this? Don't wow. Nene Leakes is an American television personality, actress, presenter, businesswoman, author, and fashion designer. She first rose to prominence after becoming the first breakout star of Bravo's reality TV series, The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. Nene. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's do this. Is she gonna be on this season of Traitors? Yeah, listen, I just watch competition reality TV shows. That's my jam. I guess I just don't. I don't know. I don't know about Dancing with the Stars. I don't know much about dancing. I would, you know, I don't know. %50 are saying maybe. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Let's shuffle this a little bit. I feel like we're getting too low energy. Here we have Renee Rapp. She is a more recently famous person. She was in the Mean Girls musical. And then the Mean Girls movie. What I do know... Okay, so how it works is the yes and the maybes will do like a this or that. And maybe we'll just do that on Friday because of how long this is taking. This isn't... Okay. The maybe is in the same category. Sex Lives of College Girls. I did not know that. And then we'll probably rig it for like the people that I submitted. I put... You all voted no. But like, Chapel Roan, I'm probably gonna put her in the bracket. I'll probably put T-Pain and Amine in the bracket. For sure putting Demi in the bracket. You know. Sandra and Parvati I'll put in the bracket. So it's like, you know, I'm not above rigging it. I have no issue with that, actually. I prefer to rig it in the face of all of you, unfortunately. Renee Rapp is our 12th yes. He's electoral college. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Wheel of names, remove that. Let's see here. Here we have rig it for Caleb. Yes, I will do that. Slash poll. We can now do Vanilla Mace is either a maybe. I typed yes again. Fuck. I'll fix that. Here we go. $60 seconds on the clock. Caleb, you would like Caleb. He's a comedian. He recently, he has this like joke where he's like, if you're gonna come for me, and he talks about his they them shooters. He's a really funny guy. He's very, very funny. She they shooters, yes. Maybe 84%. He has a comedy special coming out. That's actually pretty cool. I'll definitely watch that. What I'll do for Friday is I'll make a slideshow with all their pictures and descriptions. And then we can we'll vote that way. We'll do a two-parter, and then that's also Fridays when we will do the tier list of what we thought of the BB 27 comics. Good night, Nicole. Here we have Pitbull. Pitbull is a Floridian. He likes to say the phrase Dolly. He is friend of the show, Corey in America. They love his music. And if you're going through a tough time, believe him, he's been there, done that. Dolly. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that later. Pitbull, moment of silence. 58% saying no. Okay, we already did that guy. Here we have Dylan. Here we have Dylan Efron. Who? Did you know? Oh my gosh, Brianna, that's stressful. Does it hurt to wear? Are you able to talk as well? Did you know Dylan Efron and hung out with Matt and Mackenzie in Texas? It just looks stupid. It probably looks cool. It probably looks cool. Yeah, they were at this Texas event. It's like oh my god, what's it called? It's some rodeo event, something, and they like hung out for the full day and they talked about whatever, and Dylan gave his opinion on Big Brother players where it's like, you know, they're constantly playing and it feels like everyone else was able to zoom out of the game and have like, you know, just chill moments of people hanging out, but the Big Brother people were playing the whole time. I'm just like, yeah, good. I'd be pissed if I was like, for me, if I go to the traders and people are acting bonkers, I'd be so annoyed. Good night, Nicole. Dylan Efron, hot guy, is our 10th, maybe. All right. Jerry O'Connell, friend of the show. $60 seconds on the clock. I think he would have a lot of fun playing Big Brother. I saw the saddest news before going live today. I found out that Hugo, what's it called? Hugo and Olivia, like, broke up, I guess. That made me really sad. I was like, oh. I'm hoping it's like, I guess, maybe I misheard her. They were on Claim to Fame. They're really, really nice. I would say they're my friends, like. But yeah, it's just crazy. I'm like. "58% of you said no." Damn. Jimmy Carter's grandson, yes. What happened to all your channel points? What happened? Here we have Taylor Swift. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna rig that. And Jerry O'Connell will be in the bracket. So tough break for everyone else who thought that they had a voice. Wait, what? Do you have any drive to watch? Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I think that, like, so I'm gonna watch the season and I'll do a video providing all my thoughts and just put it on Patreon. I don't want to post about it. I don't want to cover it because I just feel like it's like an invite to the worst, most mean people ever online. I don't understand their interest in that. But I'm gonna watch it to be supportive. I'm super behind. I brought this up earlier. It's hard to keep up because I'm recording the episodes on I'm watching the episodes. They're being recorded on cable, like Dish Network. So I need to watch it on like the main TV in the living room. And I'll be honest, my sleep schedule is pretty much inverted right now. So I don't want to watch it on the TV and it's loud while my parents are asleep. So I have to, it just means I have to wake up early and catch up. That's where we're at. It's very sad. It's very sad. We're gonna see. This is a really interesting temperature check. 52% of you voted no. That's crazy. The biggest musician right now. "52% of you said no." The biggest star out right now. That's crazy. Okay, the next two people are on the maybe category. Congratulations to Steve Irwin for making it to the maybe list. Yes, I was asked if they could do Someone Who's Dead. That is true. I blame myself. We'll rig it. Who's Rachel Bloom? Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Okay, sure. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's so many better options in this wheel than we've got. I'll figure it out. What we are gonna do here, we're gonna vote. Yeah, I'll do that for Caleb. We need to vote for 2B Tuesday. Let's do this. Okay. There's not a lot of people. There's nothing sent. So what I'm going to urge all of you to do. What's up, Existential. That's incredible. Well, we ran out of no's and maybes. So, or we ran out of yeses and we ran out of maybes. So she was immediately put in the, we ran out of yeses and no's. So she immediately went to the maybe category. Yeah. We'll figure this out. Don't worry. My question for the class is, I know how we're gonna do this. Don't sorry. I got this. I just thought it up. Tune in this Friday where we will spin the wheel for 2B Tuesday and all of that. We're gonna end stream a little bit earlier. Let me see. Is anyone on twitch.tv? Who are we cooking with? We're fine. But yes. Submit your 2B Tuesday recommendations on the Discord. I really appreciate all the participation. I hope everyone gets a good night's rest. I'm going to finish editing this Five Nights at Freddy video. What's up, Clinton? And I'll see you all later. Gators, okay? Bye. See you later. Wait, where's the button? Oh my God. Hold on. Okay, now we're leaving. Congratulations on passing your permit. See you later.